your CapCut videos don't look clean, sharp, or professional, it's not your editing, it's your setting. Let me show you the best CapCut setting for beginners using phone only. Hey guys, welcome back to Create with Everything, where editing becomes easy. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you the exact CapCut setting all beginners should use to get high quality videos from their devices. So many beginners edit high quality videos. After editing, man, the video was so nice and so wonderful, but after exporting, they tend to find out that the video quality reduced, the video has glitches, lapses, and they'll just feel like, how come? Here's my mistake. That's exactly what I'll be teaching you now, how not to make the same mistake as others, because so many people have issue with this CapCut setting. They don't know how to set their CapCut. So at the end of the day, after editing high quality professional videos, they tend to export it in a very bad diaphragm. So if this is your first time joining us, do it to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't have to miss any of our videos. If you have CapCut to your phone, good and fine, but if you don't, head over to your Play Store, App Store, and download CapCut, because we're going to be using our phone for this tutorial. I'm going to be showing you the exact screen recording of everything I'll be doing here, so it will be very well understandable for you to do the same on your phone. So if you have CapCut to your phone, enter your CapCut app now. So we are about to get started. Once you enter your CapCut app, you want to upload any clips, or if you already have clips you are editing, good and fine. So I will just add a new clip. So we'll start a new project. So you select the video you want to edit, you import it to your timeline. So now the video is on your timeline. The first thing you want to set is your project setting. So when you open CapCut and start a new project, you want to understand what are you editing for. Are you editing a long form video for YouTube, or are you editing a reel for TikTok or Instagram? So that's the one understanding you have to get to yourself as an editor. Which type of video am I editing? So is that knowledge that will guide you through on how you go about your editing. So editing for YouTube, you set your ratio at 16.9, and editing for TikTok or Instagram, you set your ratio at 19.6. So always choose your platform before editing. Choose where you're going to be posting the video before you proceed with your editing. So many people would want to ask me now, like, sir, please excuse me, where do I find my ratio? So if you want to find your ratio, you see this toolbar over here. These items showing at this down bottom, these are the toolbar. So if you want to find your ratio, you scroll at this down, then you find it at the second to last here, which is aspect ratio. You tap on it. So you see 19.16 is for your TikTok reels or Instagram reels. So, and you see 16.9 is for your YouTube long form videos. Like this video you are seeing right now is 16.9 because I'm creating this video for YouTube. So that's how you set your ratio. So that's one thing you need to understand in setting your CapCut as a beginner. So you have to understand where your video is going to. So you will not post YouTube form of content in CapCut Reels. That's where you see lapses, you see video showing and blank space at the top. No. So you have to understand this concept. And the next one we'll be talking about is frame rate. So many people don't understand how to go about their frame rate. This is a very important part. Always set your frame rate at 30 frames per second. 30 frames per second is perfect for beginners, and it works best for most phones. Only use 60 frames per second if your phone is very strong and your video quality is clean. You understand? So there will not be lapses on your video. Some other person want to ask me now, okay, where do I find my frame per second? So I'll quickly set it right now to avoid whatever mistake I'll be making after now. You understand? So if you want to set your frame per second, you tap on this top right button over here, this AIUHD before the export. You tap on it, then you find your frame rate over here, and the second line after the resolution. So you see my frame rate is already set at 30 frames per second. So I told you only set your frame rate at 60 frames per second if your device is very strong and your video is smooth, your video is clear enough. So 30 frames per second is most advisable for all phones, all beginners. So beginners, take note of this. And the next thing we'll be talking about is resolution. So always set your, before now we just left resolution, which is at the top, very close to frame per second. So resolution, you always set your resolution to 1080p. That's a full HD version. If your phone is very strong, you can use 4K, but beginners, I would suggest 1080p because that's perfect for you. And mind you, I won't advise you to export a video you shoot with 1080p then export it with 4K. It's gonna be like an improper fraction, you understand? But exporting a video you shoot with 4K and you export with 4K, that's very nice. Many people really confuse this high quality thing. I want my video to be top notch, high quality. So you want to film with 4K, you want to export with 4K. Do you know that 4K used to take more space? 4K take more space. So I would sincerely advise you to go for the most compatible, which is 1080p resolution. That's nice. 1080p is okay, you understand? So going for 4K, it will take more of your space and it's gonna make your phone lag, mostly if your phone is not very strong enough. Let me teach you how to go about setting your resolution before we proceed to the next one. So you tap on this place where we find our frame per second. You tap on it, then you see resolution at the top, which is in the first part. You see resolution over here, so you take your resolution all the way to 1080p. So we said you use 4K if your phone is strong enough and you have space in your phone, because 4K used to take more space, you understand? So once you set your resolution to 1080p, your frame per second 30, you are good to go. The next one we'll be talking about is timeline setting. To set your timeline setting, first of all, you go over to turn on your snap. This helps your clip align properly. You see sometimes where you just split two part of the video, then you delete the middle part. You see how fast these two clip come together? That's snap. It helps your video to align properly. Then you turn on your snap, then you turn on magnet. This helps clips stick together when trimming. You see this part where you tap, where you maybe you want to trim a little part of this video, and you tap here to trim. You see how the other clip keeps following it till the very end of where you want to trim. That's magnet. So you turn on your snap setting and you turn on your magnet setting. Some other person want to be like, but I cannot find snap on my mobile phone. Yes, after the recent update on CapCut, they removed the snap and the magnet setting, so they just made it automatic. So right now your snap setting is on and your magnet setting is on. That's if your CapCut is doing what mine is doing, because I tap here and I delete here, and both of them come together. I tap here and I trim here, the other clip is following the other clip. So if yours is doing this the same thing mine is doing over here, that means your snap setting and your magnet setting are on and you don't have anything to worry about. These two settings alone will make your editing faster. So the next one we'll be talking about is your audio setting. So many people don't know how to set up their audio. They feel like you just import your video, just add text, add music, then just export. No, there are settings to all these things, and if you can set your CapCut properly, then you can start having efficient results in lesser time, because after setting your CapCut now, you don't have to set it the next time you want to edit. You don't have to set it again. The setting is automatic. Once you can master your setting, then that's how it will remain. All you have to do whenever you want to edit, you just import your video, do your necessary editing, then export your video back in good quality. So the next one we'll be talking about is your audio setting. For audio, you don't ignore this. This is very important. Always use CapCut noise reduction. So many people don't know how to use CapCut noise reduction. Noise reduction actually works. So many people feel like it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you not try it, how will you know if it's working or not? Noise reduction work. You see those background noise, those fan noise, those people talking at the background. Noise reduction does a lot of work at this particular part. But some other person want to ask me like, fitting, okay, I'm not in the group that say noise reduction noise to work. I'm in the group that, okay, I just learned about it now and I want to learn how to use it. How do I go about it? So if you want to apply noise reduction in your video, All you have to do is you tap on the clip, then you scroll at this toolbar over here. You scroll, you scroll. Keep scrolling, and always pay attention to reading the text at these tools over here so you know what each of them are doing. So you keep scrolling until you find reduce noise. That is noise reduction. So all you have to do is you tap on it, then you click on this check mark over here, then it will apply on your video. So if you have so many clip, all you have to do is apply your noise reduction on each of them individually, so it doesn't have that part where you just apply noise reduction, it will just apply to the entire videos, so you have to apply it manually. So the next one we'll be talking about is reduce background noise. There is another feature in this audio setting that works mad. It works very effective that I don't even want to share it with anybody. I just want to keep it to myself and be using it. But what what is the role of a teacher if you cannot tell your students the truth? You understand? So I'm gonna share this to you with an open heart because I love you and I want you to progress on your editing. So there's another effect I come across recently. They call it voice isolation. So you see, isolate voice is very close to noise reduction. I have seen this tool several times, but I did not know what is being used for. It's until I tried it out before I understand that wow, this is actually working. So that's what so many tools in the CapCut app is there for. Many of them, nobody have told you about them, but it doesn't mean you cannot try for yourself or try to like practice it if it will work. If it did not work, there is no harm there, you try again. So this isolate voice, if you want to apply to your video, once you click on it, then you tap keep voice. If you tap remove a voice, the whole voice in the video will be removed, you will not hear anything. Then if you say keep voice, the whole background noise, everything will be removed, you'll be hearing only your voice. So this actually works better. Let me tap on it. Only apply to clip lesser than 15 minutes. If you apply more than, it will not work. So you just keep your clip lesser than 15 minutes. If your clip is even long, you can split at the middle, then apply it individually, same as noise reduction. So this actually works. It's so nice to use. It keeps your voice and it removes the entire background noise. So without wasting much time, let's proceed to the next one. The next one we'll be talking about is export settings. So many people do not know how to set their export setting. So that's when after editing something neat, clean, professional, super sharp, wonderful, they end up posting trash because the pace in which they edited the video and the pace in which they exported the video is not the same thing. So just imagine a lady going into the labor room giving birth. At the end of the day, she's coming out of the labor room, but the child is the one now carrying her instead of her carrying the child. I don't know if you understand me. So it's more like improper fashion. Everybody will be like wow to it. You understand? So that's what happened here. You have to understand your export settings. So after editing something neat and professional, you always make sure it comes out neat and professional. Before you export your video, always do these things. Number one, go to your resolution. We already set our resolution, but before you export, cross check before you export any of your video, cross check. So you go to your resolution, you set your resolution at 1080p. Remember, you set your resolution at 1080p. If you shot your video at 4K, then you increase your resolution to 4K. Then you set your frame rate at 30 frames per second. If your video is so neat and your device is strong enough, you increase your frame rate to 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second gives smoother playback. So it depends on your device quality before you handle this setting. But me giving you this general information is for your Android settings. So these things I'm giving you are the most compatible: 1080p, 30 frames per second. And the next one I want to talk about is bitrate. You see bitrate over here? This down button, bitrate, always keep it recommended or high. So it gives it are you seeing mine is on recommended? Mine is unrecommended, so always keep it recommended or high. It gives your video better quality. So once you finish setting your export setting in this pattern, then you can proceed to export your video. This is the best exporting setting for clean quality on phone. Note, one mistake beginners make is changing settings every time. Don't do that. Once you find the right settings that work for you, that when you export your video, your videos are always neat and clean, stick to that, and it's going to help you advance on all your future videos. And you have gotten to the end of today's video. If this video helped you, either like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't have to miss any of our videos. Remember, this is Create with Fritzy and we are here to serve you. Comment more CapCut tips so we know you are following, and we'll keep creating more videos like this to help you on your editing journey. So with that being said, see you on our next video. Bye.